I'm really excited to speak on today's topic, which is meaningful dashboards for your business. And frankly, I really love creating dashboards. And today, I think we have people from analytics as well as marketing, organizations and marketing professionals joining this session. So I can promise that today we'll have solid takeaways for everyone. So let's not waste time and get things started. Why do we really create dashboards? Analytics dashboards are really important for every business nowadays, and it's not only for marketers but stakeholders, because they can really see the direction in which company is going, and by looking at dashboards they can really take necessary action steps for improvement in their management, in their marketing and everything. So if I wanted to speak in one line, it's like dashboards can really help stakeholders make right business decisions. And it's like because these people, the CXOs and CMOs and the VPs of the company, they do not have enough time to drill into tools and find information looking into analytics tools. They need a single view of their business, and with dashboards, it really solves that purpose. So dashboard methodology. So dashboard doesn't work in the silo. It's not like you just go and create dashboards like that. There is a proper methodology. You need to plan things and plan and do proper research to come out with dashboards. So there is a three-step high-level process which I believe will be very important for us. So measurement model is the first step. The measurement model is something which will lead us to find the key metrics which are important for a business. So this is the most important phase, I would say, because if this goes wrong, then everything goes wrong. We'll discuss about this in the later slides. Then the second step, I think, is the analytics implementation part. So based on your analytics model, measurement model, you need to implement things in your analytics tool. And once that is completed, then we go on to create dashboards, right? So before we talk about the measurement model, I would like you to know about 3 buckets of dashboards. So whatever matrix, dimensions, segments we create, we find out in our measurement model, those needs to be put into 3 buckets of dashboard: the acquisition, behavior, and outcome or conversion. So acquisition is something, how you acquire your customers. How do you want users to come to your website? It can be through a paid medium, it can be through a social medium, it can be through organic. So where exactly you are spending your marketing budget. So based on that strategy, based on your objective, you need to fit the buckets into this section. Behavior, the second bucket, is all about what people do on your website. So what all activities they do. Do they watch a video? Do they download a PDF? How much time do they spend on a particular page? So these type of behavior comes under behavior bucket. And outcome, the last bucket, is about micro conversions and macro conversions. So micro conversion is not the actual conversion which which every company wants, but it is the penultimate step which leads to the macro conversion, right? It can be registration in a webinar or downloading an ebook, right? And macro conversion is simply submitting a contact form. So let's look at the measurement model, as in how do we create an analytics measurement model, because this is a very important step if you want to create good dashboards, and even in the analytics implementation part, this is very helpful. So the first step of measurement model is objective. So objective is, the first thing which you need to know when creating a measurement model is you need to find the reason for existing your websites. So why do your website exist? You need to, as an analytics professional, you need to discuss these things with the stakeholders of the company, or the top level executive. You need to sit with them. You need to analyze things, and objective is not something 5 to 10 years, looking at a big picture, but a small picture. Let's say objective for the next 6 months or 12 months. So for a blog website or for a blog, let's say if I have a blog, my objective would be to do thought leadership. And and for an e-commerce website, simply sales conversions would be my objective, right? So based on the objective, you need to define your goals, right? Let's say if you have multiple objectives, then you need to have multiple goals for that. And for each goal, you need to define your KPIs and targets. And based on your targets and KPIs, you need to define your segments. So we have created a sample measurement model. This is for one of our law firm clients. This is not the actual one, but this will show you some insights. So the two objectives which we identified one was branding, and the second one was generate leads. So generate leads would be there for every website. Every website wants to generate leads, even if it's a corporate website, even a blog would like to generate leads, right? So for a branding objective, the goals which we identified was use paid medium and earned medium to create awareness. So goals is about how would you do this, how will you achieve this objective. So branding, we plan to achieve it through paid medium as well as earned medium. To generate leads, we want to do thought leadership, right? We want to write blogs, we want to do an email campaign, right? KPIs for branding, this is 5,000 visits a month on my website, X number of visitors to my blog, 2,000 visitors from PPC traffic. And similarly, we have defined segments like traffic sources, engagement visits, view by practice area, right? So similarly, we have done it for lead generation, right? 100 downloads, 50 form fill-ups, 50 webinars. So this will be different for every business. And sometimes it is very complex. It's not easy as it looks. Sometimes it takes a lot of time and understanding to create this model. So once you have created that, you need to verify your model. Like I said, it has every metric or dimension or KPI which you have defined in this should fit into one of these buckets. So you need to verify if any bucket is left empty, then you need to rework on your model. That means you have left out something and you need to rework on that. So you need to verify. The second step is analytics implementation. So implementation is dependent on your measurement model. Based on what you plan to measure in your measurement model needs to be implemented using your analytics tool. So be it Google Analytics, Web Trends, Omniture, or any other analytics tool you use in your organization. You need to have your measurement model in place, and based on that measurement model, you have identified certain metrics or custom dimensions or events or goals which you need to measure. You need to implement those using your measurement model, right? So you need to go to your development team, tell them, okay, we want to measure this, and they will implement that for you. So once these two steps are completed, then your platform is ready for dashboards. So now data will be available after a couple of months or months. Data will be available in your dashboard, in your analytics tool, and your analytics person can pull that data and create dashboards. So some key points which you should know about dashboard is, like type of charts to use, type of colors to use, what type of text and font to use. So these things actually play a very important role. So let's say about charts. Pie charts should be, we should only use pie chart when you compare percentage, because when you compare numbers you cannot find absolute figure, you can not find insights looking at that figure because you cannot compare numbers in pie charts. So when you want to compare numbers, the best chart available is the bar chart. You can use a horizontal pie chart or you can use a vertical pie chart. Line charts are usually used when you want to show trends. You want trends like traffic moving in the next, traffic in the last 12 months. Number of goal conversions in the last 12 months. So these type of trend analysis you need to do in your line charts. Use of colors and fonts. So if we look at two figures, one is on the left side, one on the right side, those two figures are absolutely same. The only difference is the color. On the right hand side, I've used 5 colors for bars, and on the left hand side it is only 1 color. So it is recommended that you should only use single colors, because the more color you use, the more noise it creates. So the left hand side, the chart on the left hand side looks very simple, easy to understand. And the contrast ratio on the left chart is, it's really good, and if you compare that with the right chart. Fonts. Now fonts should be really simple. You should not use cursive fonts, very attractive fonts, because people would like to read that and they want to read it really simple. So make it simple. Don't use attractive fonts. It's not a fancy dress competition, right? Avoid capitalization. So why I'm saying that is, even if you compare the capital sentence, a sentence which is written in capital letters and something which is written in normal letters, the normal letters are easy to read. Even if the spellings are wrong, people don't really read the complete spelling. They really understand the context of the word and they just read it like that. You can try that yourself if you want. So let's look at some of the sample dashboards and see how they look. Okay, so here we have a dashboard created from Google Analytics, and this is a 7-day analytics dashboard. It has number of visits, okay, good enough, and we have traffic, visits by traffic type. So a pie chart, 51% direct, 20% paid, 20% organic. Excellent. So we have our acquisition section in place. We have visit duration. Okay. So we know how much average visitor has spent on the website every day, and we have bifurcation by country. So people from US, Canada, India. Okay, so behavior section is also in place. And conversion. Okay, we know the conversion every day. What is the conversion rate? It's trending. Okay, it's a line graph. Excellent. And goal completions by source. So we have all the 3 buckets over there. Excellent. We have used line charts for trends and pie chart for percentage. Excellent. Let's look at another one. Okay, so visit by traffic source, again, excellent use of pie chart. Acquisition section is there. Behavior section, okay, site search. People are searching on website. What people are searching on website, that's a behavior. Excellent. And the conversion. goal completions, excellent. So everything is there, right? But are these dashboards? When we talk about dashboards, as in our first slide, we said that they help stakeholders make right decisions. But if we look at this slide again, this doesn't tell me anything, right? It has all the metric, it has all the data, but where are the insights? As a CXO, I'll be jumbled and I would say, what do I do with this? I do not know how to run Google Analytics, so how do I figure out what to do? Right? So these are not dashboards. These are just summary of data which has been collected via my tool. Right? So if these are not dashboards, what exactly are they? These are data cubes. So these are just collection of data which has been collected in a single view. So these are data cubes. So please, if we call that as dashboards, I would say no, not at all. So in order to make smart decisions, beat anyone, you need 4 things. You need access to data. You need ability to analyze. You need ability to understand the cause and effect, the causation and the correlation, and power to make decisions, right? And as an analyst, I have access to data, I have ability to analyze, I have ability to understand the cause and the causation and the correlation, but I don't have the power. So if we see, when we move down the ladder, and so the CXOs and the VPs, they have less ability to access the data. They do not have ability to drill and analyze. They do not understand the correlation and causation. Maybe they understand, but not as well as the marketing owners or the senior analyst. But they have the power to take decisions. Right? They have the power to take decisions. So we need to give them something which they understand. We need to understand our audience. So when we are presenting dashboards to them, it's not just about data, it's about information which we give. We need to write a lot of things. So we need to give them insights. If X is this, then why X is this. If traffic has increased from 10,000 to 15,000, why is that so? If PPC is giving me more conversions than organic, then why is that so? Why my organic is not doing well? So I need to give those insights to them, right? They can easily understand by reading those insights rather than drilling into the data. They cannot do that. They do not have the ability to correlate and the correlation and the causation effect. They cannot do that. They need your recommendations. As an analyst, you can drill down and see everything. You can see the historical data. You can see your past performance, and you know what is happening in the company by looking at analytics. So you can provide your recommendations. Right? So you need to tell them that, okay, if this PPC is having less number of conversions, then why is that so? And how do you improve that? Your recommendations are always welcome. And after giving recommendations, if you can give a business impact, as in if you implement this, what will happen to a business? Can this increase the conversion rate by 20%? Can this increase the traffic by 40%? Or you can tell whatever based on recommendation, you can write a business impact. But that's not mandatory. But insights and recommendation is something which you should always give in your dashboards. So the question comes, are these data cubes useless? I would say no. Data cubes are not useless at all. Because these are the building blocks for dashboards. First of all, you will customize those data cubes. So we call it customized data cubes. You customize that data into one place, and then you analyze based on those data. And second, there are senior analysts and people who really have the ability to drill down, who have the ability to understand the correlation and the causation. So for people like those, you can send data cubes, and they can drill down and see more insight. But people like CXOs, they do not have enough time to analyze and drill down. They do not have the ability to run the tool. So for them, we really need to show them insights, recommendations, and business impact, right? So now the dashboard structure of our website should look like this: acquisition, behavior, conversion, data cubes for each and every bucket based on whatever you have it in your measurement model, and then insights, recommendations, and business impact. So this should be an ideal structure for a dashboard. So types of dashboards: CDPs, customized data views for senior analysts or marketing professionals who can really drill down. We have already discussed this. Tactical dashboards and strategic dashboards. So tactical dashboards are for VPs and VP marketing, the HR, finance. So these are something which help to take tactical decisions. These are designed for specific needs. So let's say a marketing manager wants to know the performance of his marketing campaign in the last 3 months. Then he would require the information just about those campaigns and nothing else. He'll not be interested in any other information, even if it is related to long-term objective. No, he's not interested in that. He's only interested in the last 3 months report for his campaign. So a tactical approach, you need a tactical dashboard. It can be for the sales manager, it can be for a marketing manager, it can be for HR team, it can be for a finance team, it can be for a marketing team, right? But it's very tactical, very short term, right? So I have one tactical dashboard. This is something which I took from Avinash's blog, and let's look at this dashboard, what it does say. So it's an excellent example, right? Because let's see, if it has all the behavior bucket, the conversion buckets. So for behavior, it has the applause rate, right? The stumble upon, the Facebook likes, Google Plus, LinkedIn. The amplification rate is the number of retweets, number of shares. The micro conversions in terms of comments, right? And it has the key insights. So you can directly look into the insights and see which ones are negative, which ones are positive. And it has the recommendation. So if you directly look into the implementation part, it says implement an email marketing program. Weekly emails will provide more regular engagement with readers, increase economic value. Excellent. So just looking at the recommendations, you can really take action. So in tactics, that's very important. So a marketing manager who looks at this dashboard will ask you questions from an analyst, and then directly go to his marketing or say marketing team and ask them to implement things as recommended in this dashboard. Excellent. What else is required? Strategic dashboards. So strategic dashboard is always long term. Your CXOs don't have the time to look at weekly or monthly reports. They are not interested to know about an individual marketing campaign. What they want to see is a big picture. So they usually want to see at least 3 months or 6 months or 12 months trend of the whole business, right? So that's a strategic dashboard. It gives you a high-level overview of the complete business as a whole, not specific sections, but the complete business. So let's see another strategic dashboard, a snapshot. So as we can see, it has snapshot of top goals like audience growth, search engine keyword ranking, engagement rate, RSS feed growth, value per acquisition, task completion. Excellent. Everything is available, above the fold, and so with a single view, you can view what is happening with the business. Along with that, you can see the audience growth trend line, RSS subscription growth trend line, economic growth value, and along with that, we have key insights, which is important. That's what I don't want as a CXO. I don't want to see n number of graphs which I don't understand. Right? I want to see the key trends and insights, which is there. Excellent. I have the recommendation section. Wow, that's what I wanted. Impact to business. Now, if I agree with this, I'll definitely implement this. Right? So I only have limited time to view this dashboard, and this is a single one-page dashboard. Excellent. So the takeaways from above presentation, I would say, is the measurement model and analytics implementation is the platform to build dashboards. So like I said before, that dashboards are not built in silo. So it needs to have a proper measurement model and implementation in place. So if you are planning to build a dashboard, plan your measurement model, implement your analytics, right? Second thing, understand your audience. If you are planning to build a dashboard for someone who is willing to drill into tools, who understand all the tools, who understand correlation and causation, then DataFuse is good enough, right? And if somebody from a marketing team, he doesn't understand how to use these tools and just want to know insights then about a specific campaign, then create a tactical dashboard, show them what he wants. And for a CXO or top level executives, strategy dashboard, show the complete picture of the business, what they want to see, a single view of the business in 3 months or 6 months, whatever they want to see, and show them what they need to see in dashboards, right? So this brings to end of a short, excellent presentation. I hope there were many good takeaways from this, and we are open for questions if you have any.
Yeah, thank you so much,
Varun?
Aditya, for that insight. Yeah, we do have a few questions. So the first one is,
Okay.
can you recommend any tools for analytics and dashboard creation?
Excellent question. I think, see, analytics tool selection itself is a challenge, and like I said in this presentation, that you need to create your measurement model to come out with the right metrics, dimensions, and segments. So analytics tool selection is based on what you plan to measure, whatever, and as well as your budgets, right? And what type of traffic you get on the website. If you get a traffic of below 10 million visits a month, then maybe Google Analytics free version would be good enough for you. And regarding dashboards, there are perhaps thousands of tools available in the market to create nice data views, but not dashboards, right? Dashboards, only an analyst, somebody who understands business, who can put business intelligence into that, who can write words, can create dashboards. So there is no tool which can create dashboards, but yes, there are some tools which can help you create more efficient data cubes. I hope that answers your question.
Okay. So the next question is, how can an analyst estimate business impact?
See, analyst people are smart people. I would say because they are the ones who take deep dive in your historical data. They understand business domain, and somebody who is experienced, who understand the business, I think they are the best bet to estimate business impact based on recommendations. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is, which is better, one-page dashboard or multiple-page dashboard?
It depends. I mean, if you can cover, see, it's all about providing the right information to the right people. It's not about one page or 2 page. If you can solve the purpose in half a page, I think that is good enough. So it's not about page. It's about meaningful information to someone who wants to take major decisions in the business. If you are able to provide that information in one page, great. If not, create a second page. What is the problem in that?